posted to Malaysia, first CEO, and the last 2 years ago she got promoted. She became the CEO of HSBC US. See, this is exactly the story of a lot of women. We find it very hard to put ourselves out there. So ladies, you know, got to put ourselves out there. It's not easy. Now, how many of you have seen the Sheryl Sandberg interview in TED.com? You know about TED.com? Yeah, all right. And it's very interesting. She actually, you know, for those of you who don't know about TED.com, I find that you do get a lot of interesting stories in there. You know, one of the stories was about the plane that landed in the Hudson River. Very inspirational. Now, Sheryl actually said, you cannot get the corner office if you're going to sit on the side. All right. So the 3 messages were: sit at the table. That means you got to put yourself out there, ladies. You got to sit at the table. The second message was make your partner a real partner. You know, the bits I talked about. You know, taking the kids and doing the housework, guys. Housework. You know the word, the 8-letter word, housework. Yeah. And the third piece was don't leave until you leave. A lot of women, what they do is they think about marriage, they think about kids. Oh, by the time I'm thinking about kids, I'm not going to put my hands up for exciting opportunities. I'm not going to take that job. I'm not going to take that assignment. And they're not even pregnant yet, and they start thinking about all this. So that cuts out a lot of your opportunities because women like to plan and think about all this. So her message was don't leave until you leave. And look at me, for example. And I can tell you, we set our own glass ceiling, and I'll say guilty. I'm guilty, totally guilty all the time. Because, my leaders are, it's fine and do that. Oh, not me. So and so is better than me, So ladies need to build up our repertoire of skills. We need to build our confidence level, our impact and our presence. Because in the room here, I'm sure I have a lot of capable ladies. Agreed?
Yeah.
So, this I have to agree with. Now, work-life balance does not exist. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in our head.
Work-life balance used to be a term that people only relate to the ladies. When women have babies, they want to think about work-life balance. But with the Gen Y, work-life balance is, genderless, honestly. Everybody looks for work-life balance. I think the answer actually it's a very personal one because I think it's how you define work-life balance. And work-life balance actually changes and is different at different junctures of your life. And I'll give you an example. I have a lady partner where she has triplets, Can you imagine a lady partner in an audit profession has triplets? What kind of work-life balance do you? And I asked her, how do what's work-life balance to you? What her answer to me was, work-life balance to me is very simple. 8 to 10, no phone calls, no computer. That's the time I spend with my kids. No work on Saturday and Sunday during off-peak. Wherever I can, I will not work on that period. It will be dedicated to my kids. But can work-life balance be improved? Yes, it can. I would love to go back at 5 and, get my kids to coach them violin or piano. But because I want a career, I want my family as well, so you got to balance, all right? Another partner of mine, his version of work-life balance is being able to take leave. Now, if you ask me what my work-life balance is, of course it's changed because both my kids are overseas, so I don't have them here. For me, my work-life balance is, well, it's not very good, Huh? Sports, right? No. Well, you are nearly there. I love sports, so I need my endorphins. Yeah? So I want my endorphins, so I try and find time during the week to go to the gym. I do it, I go home, talk to my husband and, have whatever conversations I have, and then work. And most importantly is, I must be able to take leave anytime when my kids need me, anytime, no matter what other urgent things I have in the office. The firm must recognize that if my kids have a crisis, have a situation, I can take leave. And I can take leave any time for the holidays. That's work-life balance for me. As I say, the work-life balance, changes over the years. And we She's our recruitment head, and I think a lot of you know her. She actually works 3-day week. Amazing superwoman. You would never, I think if Chris was here and he found that she only works 3 days a week, I think he'll follow. I mean, she balances family and career very, very well. So another great example. So it is really a personal thing, and you've got to define what it means to you and what's acceptable to you. Yeah? So that were some of the myths and facts. So as I said, those are personal, views. You may totally disagree, but that's